Hey guys, Jack here, bringing another video, and today we're going to be on another layout update for Stainburn Road. Now, there hasn't been any action on the layout for the past couple of weeks, but that's because of time. I've been doing quite a lot of weekends and I haven't had time to upload videos. But hopefully, now the videos are going to be coming in a lot thicker and faster now. With obviously it's just under 2 weeks till Christmas, so we're going to get plenty of new products to review and build up the layout more with. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. The first thing that I've done, well, since the last update, was the new scene. It's basically finished now. As you can see, here it is. This was last shown to you in a couple of layout updates ago now, but I've added static grass, bushes, logs, vehicles, and I've painted the pathway. Needs a fence to finish it off, and maybe a couple of trees, but other than that, it is finished. It's really good now. I'm so pleased with it. Just move the Class 47 back a bit. You can have a quick squint at it there, see what it's like with the new static grass, which, as you can see, it does look. It's a real nice grass. I've got it here. It's by Woodland Scenics. It is medium green static grass flock, and this was just applied using the Gauge Master puffer bottle, which is there. And yeah, it's a really good grass. It's not as tall sitting as the Gauge Master stuff, but it is really nice. Honest to God, I've had quite a lot of trouble with my static grass in the past trying to find a brand and colour that I like and looks realistic to me, and I've finally found it with the Woodland Scenic stuff. Obviously we had Gauge Master one over on that corner, but yeah, I'm going to stick with the Woodland Scenic static grass for all of my layout now. I've added a bit more onto that. I've added a bit of it onto that hillside over there. You won't be able to see it from here, so I'll show you over there in a minute. But yeah, it looks fantastic. As I said on the update where I actually showed you this scene, this is modelled very loosely off Shore Road, which is my where I like to go and watch trains when I've got time, which is on the West Cumbria line, between Workett and Whitehaven. It's a real nice banked incline, and you can stand on here and watch the trains go around the incline, and it does look really good. Class 40, it's mostly dominated by Northern Rail and DRS, so obviously we've got DRS locos and Northern Rail branded stations, so it just seemed right to model a location like this. Obviously on the real thing, on one side is the railway and on the other side is the sea. The sea we can't get on here, unfortunately, so we've just gone for a field, which, as you can see, I've put in a couple of little clumps of grass, a little branch there. That's just a branch that I snapped off a bit of wood, and I've put this Land Rover in as well. It looks quite good. I know you can get a Network Rail Land Rovers, maybe put one of them in if I get time, and then have some people maintaining the line. But yeah, I'm fine with just having the blue one in. I think it looks good. Like I said before, we just need a fence to run along this bit of the line here, from the level crossing up to maybe about here, or just carry on around the bend. But yeah, other than that, it's looking fantastic. I'm really pleased with this scene. So leave your thoughts on that. As you can see, if you just move the 47 back further, I've heavily filled this up with bushes, and it has created a really nice scene. This was painted down. The gravel on top was painted with Humbrol 29 matte brown, and that was watered down with just water. I didn't use any thinners, I just put a bit of water on the brush and watered that down a bit because it is really quite thick paint, and then just applied that with a brush, and that has gone on perfect. So yeah, like I said, really pleased with this scene, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Next up on my list is the security fence, which I've added a bit to. I've added some more around here. Just move this BRS van. You can see I've added some more around by the corner of the garage, and I've also put some bushes down this side here to fill in the gap where the paving slabs were maybe a bit loose, and added the fence. It's just glued down with PVA because I think that's the best glue for sticking this stuff down to the wood that's what I found anyway. And this scene looks really good now with the bus stop leading back across the paved area to the security fence by the garage, which is where the wrecker truck parks when I eventually get my own. Obviously I did have the big BRS Scammell wrecker in there, but that wasn't mine, I was just borrowing that. So hopefully I'll get my own. I'm wanting to get a Volvo FH or a DAF XF, or maybe even a Scania to go in there. Oxford, I've got a really nice Volvo wrecker, so if I can find one if I can find it at the right price, then I'll maybe pick one of them up to go in there. But yeah, like I say, looking really good. I've added some more in here as well, just down the side of the garage, to finish off this little industrial area. Now I did say in the last update I'm going to show you the paint that I used, and there it is painted, the security fence that is, using the Revel aluminium style paint. If you want to find out more about that paint, then just go back and watch my last layout update, well, the last workbench update. And as you can see, it looks really, really good. Fantastic effect paint, real realistic. I said real quite a lot there, but yeah. Anyway, I'm like, it's again, this is probably my favourite part of the layout, from about there back to here, because this is my best quality work, scenery wise. Obviously this bit doesn't really have the same effect because it's all just paint, it's just painted grey, and it doesn't, and you can't do the same amount of stuff with it as you can with here. But hopefully like I will be able to later I'm going to talk you through some of my plans for the layout in 2016, so I will go through them in a minute. And the battery on the camera is about to die, so I will be back once it's charged. Bye. Right then, we are back, the camera is charged, and it is time to carry on straight up from where we left off with the next part of the layout, which is the Northern Rail signs which I've put up. Now these ones, you'll remember when we had the original station, were just on the platform. I took them off to redo the station, and now I've just put them on the sign, on the road leading up to the station. There we are, Northern Rail, Stainburn Road. And that solidifies the layout to the northern area. Now, what we said last time about there not being any northern locomotives on the layout, that's been fixed. As you can see, a new Class 153 has turned up in the old Northern Rail livery. I'll go over that in the workbench update, so that'll be in part 2. But all I'm going to say is it was a pretty amazing price, and one that not many people are going to beat. So like I said, you'll have to wait for part 2 to see that. But for now, to end off this part of the update, what I'm going to do is talk you through my goals for 2016 with the layout. My goals, first things first, after Christmas, once we've reviewed all the new products and all that, my goal is to finish the yard. Well, we need to start and finish the yard. After watching Everard Junction's latest video, which was Building Model Railway Part 12, it's given me the inspiration that I need to find out what products to use on filling in this area, what to use to finish off the container terminal, and in general just how to start and finish the yard and make it look presentable. So yeah, that's going to be a big part of next year. I'll have to get the airbrush upstairs and work on track weathering as well. I'm going to be using a mix of airbrush and tidy track paints to weather the track, and then of course we need to finish that field over there. That'll be done with turf and static grass as well, and a little hut in the corner. Finish that ballast off, and if I get time, once I've finished all that, re-grass this field from this garish bright green to the much more realistic static grass by Woodland Scenics. So yeah, that is basically if we get all those jobs done, which is probably gonna look, judging by the time it's took me to get stuff done this year, all of that will probably be done by next summer. And that basically means that in maybe about 6-7 months time from now, the layout will hopefully be finished, and then we can start on our next project. And then from there on it's just rolling stock and locomotives. So until then, take care, and I'll see you next time in part 2. Bye.